According to the Smithsonian Institution, recent studies estimate about 8 million species on Earth, of which at least 15,000 are threatened with extinction. Science has great difficulty putting a set number on the number of species. How can we estimate the total number of life forms when we are destroying environments all over the Earth? How do we protect what we do not know? Here are 20 simple ways to slow the world's extinctions. Number 1. Get outside. Time in nature is well spent. It relaxes us, it calms us, and allows our minds to wander and rest. The wilderness feeds the curious. Children and adult alike, we are home. Number 2. Learn about your neighbor's species. I found it, echoed the voices of grade 3 students in a marsh forest as a blue-spotted salamander is discovered. Number 3. Leave no trace. Respect in nature comes with experience in nature. The more you spend time to know the space, the more you want to care for it. Number 4. Eat less meat. Developed nations, especially the West, need to be aware of the disproportionate allocation of the Earth's material riches. One positive point is that we are feeding more people today than ever. Food choices impact the world in ways we do not realize. Eating more plant-based meals can put less stress on the land used for cattle and other livestock. This also affects water usage. Number 5. Plant a tree. The Green Wave contributes to worldwide celebrations of the International Day for Biodiversity on May 22nd. Number 6. Community stewardship. If environmental projects are to be successful, they need to involve the community at large. The McCown Marsh Project in Ottawa, Canada, has worked with biologists from the Canadian Museum of Nature, Agriculture Canada, the St. Lawrence River Institute of Environmental Sciences, the Rideau Valley Conservation Authority, and local nature clubs and groups. Number 7. Buy locally. Eating and buying local supports community networks and reduces energy for transport and packaging. Number 8. Use less plastic. We are literally drowning in plastic. It is non-biodegradable. In our world, it seems impossible to stay away from plastics, but there are many ways to wean ourselves off them. First, we need to stop using plastic bags. It is so easy to bring your own cloth bags to a store. Stop buying water and use reusable water bottles. Boycott microbeads in beauty products. Number 9. Reduce your carbon footprint. History will show that humanity will shine if we find new ways to reduce our carbon footprint. It is time for bold, unprecedented actions. Innovators like Elon Musk are changing the way we see our transportation network. Number 10. Support ecotourism. Ecotourism is transforming many developing countries. This category of travel is becoming more and more popular among young people and the young at heart. Tourists have the opportunity to see rare and exotic places while keeping to strict codes and ethics of conservation. 11. Eat diversity. According to USC Canada, the last century saw global seed diversity decline by 75%. The basis of USC Canada is ecological agriculture, a way of producing food that respects both nature and biodiversity. Number 12. Join a nature group. The Global Youth Biodiversity Network, GYBN, is a network of individuals and youth organizations from around the world with the goal to prevent and halt the loss of biodiversity. Number 13, feed the local birds. It is easy to care for your native bird species. First, it is important to prevent bird collisions with your windows. Birds will see nature reflected in the window and fly right into the glass. Putting up curtains or window decals will prevent this problem. Feeding winter birds can be an amazing experience for young and old. Remember that dirty feeders can spread disease. Disinfect and clean out old seed from feeders frequently, and put fresh water in your bird bath every day. Number 14, never buy animals from the wildlife trade. CITES, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, is an international agreement between the world's governments. Its aim is to ensure that international trade in specimens of wild animals and plants does not threaten their survival. Remember, when you travel, be aware that many souvenir products can be made with endangered trees and animals. Avoid buying these. Number 15, support conservation efforts. So how are we preventing extinctions today? No description of conservation is complete without looking at the Douro Wildlife Conservation Trust. This international charity's mission is nothing less than saving species from extinction, especially those animal species that are under the most threat and are overlooked. Number 16, think sustainably. As individuals, we vote every time we shop. Do we know what the companies we support represent? By buying a product, are we supporting a company that is sustainable? Number 17, write a nature journal. This method of note-taking has a long history in biology, from the notes of Charles Darwin to the work of Claire Walker Leslie. Individuals can reflect on the way they see nature. Number 18, raise your voice. It is vital that the world's youth unite to build a stronger tomorrow. Over half the world's population is under 30 years old. That is more than 3.5 billion people, the largest youth population in human history. 90% who live in developing countries. Number 19, write a community accord. An accord is a consent or concurrence of opinions and agreements. In 2010, international youth came together to create the Youth Accord for Biodiversity, which was translated into 25 languages and had over 5,000 signatures of support from 83 countries. Number 20, never give up. We must never give up. Our Earth is capable of surprising endurance. It has the ability to recover from cosmic disasters, volcanism, and climatic extremes. Species too can be capable of incredible longevity. For the first time in Earth's history, a species, us, has the ability to stop extinctions. If we want a world with biodiversity, we must make a conscious decision to protect life for future generations. Open your heart to other species. They have a right to share this earth with us.